Hey folks, today, we're diving into the delicious world of tamales. Get ready for a culinary adventure that takes us back thousands of years. We're talking about a food so ancient, it predates modern civilization. Imagine a time before supermarkets, before stoves, even before the invention of the wheel. So stick around as we uncover the fascinating history and learn how to make this timeless dish. Let's set the scene. We're talking about 7000 BC in Mesoamerica, the cradle of civilizations like the Olmec, Maya, and Aztec. Corn or maize was more than just a crop, it was the cornerstone of their existence. They worshipped maize deities and built their cities around its cultivation. The tamale, with its humble beginnings, became a symbol of resourcefulness and culinary ingenuity. Now let's talk practicality. Imagine a world without refrigeration, a time when food needed to travel. The tamale, with its ingenious design, was the perfect solution. Wrapped and steamed in corn husks, it acted as its own portable cooking vessel. Warriors on long journeys carried these nourishing bundles. Kings and nobles feasted on elaborate tamales, filled with exotic meats, seafood, and rich spices. From the humblest farmer to the most powerful ruler, the tamale held a special place at the Mesoamerican table. Picture this, a Mesoamerican warrior adorned in feathered headdresses and intricate armor, preparing for a grueling campaign. The sun beats down on the stone city as he gathers his weapons and provisions. Among them, carefully wrapped in woven baskets, are tamales. These aren't your average snacks, they are compact bundles of energy designed to fuel warriors on their journeys. Hearty fillings like beans, chilies, and dried meats provided the sustenance warriors needed to conquer vast distances and engage in fierce battles. These portable meals offered a taste of home amidst the uncertainties of war. Imagine traversing dense jungles, scaling treacherous mountains, or navigating winding rivers, all the while carrying the weight of your mission. Fatigue sets in, hunger gnaws at your stomach, and the yearning for comfort washes over you. As the warriors gathered around flickering firelight, sharing stories of bravery and resilience, the act of unwrapping a tamale became a ritual in itself. The aroma of steamed corn and savory fillings filled the air, a sensory reminder of the familiar. The tamale, in its ability to transcend mere sustenance, provided a much-needed morale boost. But the significance of the tamale extended far beyond its practicality as a portable meal. In a world deeply intertwined with spirituality, food played a central role in rituals and offerings. Tamales, with their connection to maize, the sacred grain, held a particularly revered status. They were offered to the gods in elaborate ceremonies, a symbol of gratitude for bountiful harvests. Amidst the spectacle of a Mesoamerican temple, tamales, meticulously prepared and arranged, were presented as offerings to the deities. The act of making and consuming tamales transcended mere sustenance. It became a sacred act. The story of the tamale is a testament to the enduring power of food. While empires rose and fell, the humble tamale persevered. It survived Spanish conquests, witnessed the birth of nations, and adapted to ever-changing culinary landscapes. Through it all, it remained a symbol of resilience, a culinary anchor connecting generations past and present. Each region, each village, each family, adding their own unique twist to this culinary classic. It evolved from a simple warrior's ration to a celebrated dish enjoyed by people from all walks of life. The arrival of the Spanish in the Americas brought about a unique culinary fusion. New ingredients, spices, and cooking techniques made their way into the Mesoamerican kitchen, and the tamale, ever adaptable, embraced these new influences. The fusion of these culinary traditions resulted in a vibrant and colorful tapestry of flavors. While the culinary aspects of the tamale evolved, its cultural significance remained deeply rooted in tradition. The act of making tamales continued to be a communal affair, a time for families and friends to gather, share stories, and strengthen bonds. Grandmothers passing down treasured recipes to eager grandchildren, their hands moving in a synchronized dance honed by generations of tradition. The process of making tamales became a ritual in itself, a celebration of heritage. Today, the tamale stands as a testament to the enduring power of food to transcend time and connect cultures. From the bustling streets of Mexico City to the homes of families across the Americas, the aroma of steaming tamales continues to tantalize taste buds. Whether enjoyed as a simple street food or as part of a grand celebration, the tamale remains a symbol of cultural pride. Alright folks, let's get our hands dirty and make some tamales. First things first, we need to gather our ingredients. This is like a treasure hunt through the market, a chance to experience the vibrant colors and aromas of Mexican cuisine firsthand. We're going to need some key players for this culinary adventure. First up, the star of the show, masa harina. This is a special type of corn flour that's been treated with lime, giving the tamales their signature fluffy texture. You'll find it at any good Latin American grocery store. Next, we need some lard. I know, some folks shy away from lard, but trust me, it's the key to achieving that melt-in-your-mouth tenderness. We'll also need some broth, either chicken or vegetable, to add moisture and depth of flavor to our mesa. So, grab your shopping bags and let's head to the market. With our ingredients prepped and ready to go, it's time to tackle the heart of the tamale, the masa dough. This is where the magic happens, folks. First, we're going to whip up our lard. That's right, whip it. We want it light and airy, almost like whipped cream. Once our lard is nice and fluffy, we'll gradually incorporate our masa harina, using our hands to really work it in. As we mix, we'll slowly add in our warm broth, a little at a time, until the dough comes together into a smooth, spreadable consistency. This is a bit of a sensory experience, folks. You'll know the mesa is ready when it feels light and airy, almost like Play-Doh. To test it, we'll drop a small dollop into a cup of cold water. If it floats, we're good to go. While our mesa rests and hydrates, let's turn our attention to the flavor bombs that will be nestled inside, the fillings. Today we're making a traditional pork filling, simmered in a rich, smoky sauce that will have your taste buds singing. For our pork filling, we'll start by browning some pork shoulder in a large pot. Once our pork is browned, we'll add in a symphony of aromatics: onions, garlic, cumin, chili powder, the list goes on. Next we'll add in our secret weapon, a blend of dried chilies rehydrated and pureed into a smoky, slightly sweet sauce. We'll let everything simmer low and slow until the pork is fall-apart tender. Now comes the fun part, assembling our tamales. This is where things get a little hands-on, but don't worry, it's easier than it looks. First, we'll grab our softened corn husks. These will have been soaking in warm water, making them pliable and ready to be folded. We'll pat them dry and lay them flat, ready to receive their precious cargo. Using the back of a spoon, we'll spread a thin, even layer of masa dough onto each husk, leaving a border around the edges. Next, we'll spoon a generous amount of our flavorful filling down the center of the mesa. We'll fold one side of the husk over the filling, then the other, overlapping them slightly. Secure it with a strip of corn husk or a piece of kitchen twine and voila! One tamale down, many more to go. Tamale down. With our tamales all wrapped and ready to go, it's time for the final act, steaming. This is where the magic truly happens, transforming our carefully prepared ingredients into a delicious, cohesive dish. This is where patience is key, folks. The steaming process is slow and steady, but the results are well worth the wait. We'll need a large steamer basket for this, set over a pot of simmering water. The steam will gently cook the tamales, ensuring they remain moist and flavorful. Make sure the water level is below the bottom of the steamer basket. We don't want our tamales waterlogged. The steam should circulate freely around the tamales. Now, we'll carefully arrange our tamales upright in the steamer basket, making sure they're not packed too tightly. This allows the steam to reach every part of the tamale evenly. We'll cover the steamer and let them steam for about an hour to an hour and a half. It's important to keep an eye on the water level, adding more if necessary to maintain a steady steam. After about an hour, we'll carefully remove a tamale and unwrap it to check for doneness. The anticipation builds as we see if our efforts have paid off. The mesa should be firm and cooked through, and the filling should be piping hot. This is the moment of truth where we see the fruits of our labor. Once they're ready, Carefully remove the tamales from the steamer and let them cool slightly before serving. This brief cooling period allows the flavors to settle and the tamales to firm up just a bit. And there you have it, folks. Tamales, a taste of history, a labor of love, and a culinary adventure you won't soon forget. Enjoy this delightful dish with family and friends, and savor every bite. As you savor the flavors of a freshly steamed tamale, let your senses transport you to a different time and place. Take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey this humble dish has taken through time, evolving with each generation. From its ancient origins in the heart of Mesoamerica, where it was a staple in the diet of civilizations like the Aztecs and Mayans, to its enduring presence on modern-day tables, tamales have remained a beloved dish across cultures and continents. The tamale stands as a testament to the power of food to connect generations and transcend cultural boundaries. Imagine those first cooks experimenting with maize and fire, discovering the magic of transforming simple ingredients into a culinary masterpiece. Think of the warriors and travelers who relied on tamales for sustenance, carrying with them not just a meal, but a taste of home, a reminder of their roots and heritage. Reflect on the generations of families who have gathered together, sharing stories and laughter as they crafted these labor-intensive treats, passing down traditions and recipes from one generation to the next. The tamale is more than just a meal. It's a culinary time capsule, preserving within its steaming embrace the flavors, traditions, and stories of countless generations. Each bite is a journey through time, a connection to the past, and a celebration of the present. As you enjoy your next tamale, remember the rich history and cultural significance it carries. The tamale is more than just a meal, it's a culinary time capsule, preserving within its steaming embrace the flavors, traditions, and stories of countless generations. Today, the tamale continues to hold a special place in cultures across the Americas. It's a dish that embodies the spirit of community, of family, of shared heritage. Whether enjoyed as a simple street food, a festive holiday tradition, or a cherished family recipe, the tamale is a powerful symbol of cultural identity and pride. From the bustling mercados of Mexico to the kitchens of homes across Latin America and beyond, the aroma of steaming tamales is a universal language, speaking of warmth, comfort, and connection. It's a reminder that even in our fast-paced, modern world, there's still a place for traditions that nourish not just our bodies, but our souls. So, the next time you unwrap a tamale, remember that you're holding more than just a delicious meal. You're holding a piece of history, a celebration of culture, and a testament to the enduring power of food to bring people together. The true magic of tamales lies not just in their flavor, but in their ability to bring people together. It's a tradition that transcends generations and cultures, creating a sense of unity and belonging. The act of making tamales is a labor of love, often involving multiple generations gathered in the kitchen, sharing stories, laughter, and the satisfaction of creating something truly special with their own hands. It's a beautiful dance of tradition and innovation, where old recipes meet new twists. And then there's the joy of sharing those tamales with others. It's a moment of connection, where each bite carries the warmth and love of the hands that made them. The anticipation as you unwrap the steaming husk, revealing the delicious treasure inside, the burst of flavor as you take that first bite, a symphony of taste that dances on your palate, the smiles and satisfied sighs exchanged across the table. These are the moments that make tamales more than just a meal. They're an experience to be shared and cherished. It's about creating memories that last a lifetime. So gather your friends and family, invite your neighbors, and let the tamale party begin. Spread the joy of tamales far and wide. Share them at community events, family gatherings, or just a casual get-together. You might be surprised at the connections you forge, the friendships you strengthen, and the stories you share, and the cultural bridges you build, all through the simple act of sharing a delicious, handcrafted tamale. It's a testament to the power of food in bringing people together. So, there you have it, folks. The history, the tradition, the techniques, and the sheer deliciousness of tamales all laid out for you. Now it's your turn to embark on your own tamale adventure. Don't be intimidated by the process. Embrace the challenge, Experiment with flavors, and don't be afraid to put your own unique spin on this timeless classic. Gather your ingredients, invite your loved ones, and get ready to create some culinary magic. Remember, the most important ingredient in any tamale is love. The love of tradition, the love of food, and the love of sharing something truly special with those around you. So, go forth, my friends, and make some tamale memories that will last a lifetime. And as we say in the tamale making world, buen provecho.